OUTLIVE is a comprehensive guide to living a longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life. Drawing on cutting-edge science and practical advice, it empowers you to optimize your exercise, nutrition, sleep, and emotional health for maximum longevity. OUTLIVE Summary. In a world where modern conveniences abound, we find ourselves grappling with an array of new health challenges. Despite advancements in medicine and technology, the prevalence of chronic diseases such as cancer, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes has surged, leaving many to wonder, are we truly living healthier lives? The reality is that while our lifestyles have improved in some ways, the rapid changes in our environment have outpaced the evolution of our genes. Our bodies are still wired for a world that no longer exists, where food was scarce, physical activity was constant, and social connections were limited to those within our immediate communities. Today, the abundance of processed foods, sedentary lifestyles, and the pervasive influence of technology are taking a toll on our health. To navigate these challenges and live a longer, healthier life, we must adopt a holistic approach that addresses 4 key areas: exercise, nutrition, sleep, and emotional health. This summary delves into each of these areas, offering a framework to help you build a personalized health strategy. There's no one-size-fits-all solution, but by understanding the science behind these pillars of health, you can make informed decisions that align with your goals and lifestyle. The ultimate aim is to not only extend your lifespan, but to enhance the quality of each decade of your life, ensuring that your later years are vibrant and fulfilling. Chapter 1. Becoming an athlete of life. The importance of regular exercise cannot be overstated. It's well known that physical activity strengthens the heart, builds muscle, and improves circulation. However, the benefits of exercise extend far beyond the physical. Exercise is a key factor in promoting longevity and cognitive health, thanks to its ability to boost the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a molecule that supports memory and brain function. The beauty of exercise lies in its accessibility. You don't need to engage in intense workouts to reap the benefits. Even small amounts of regular physical activity can have a profound impact on your health. Studies show that incorporating just 90 minutes of exercise per week can lower your risk of dying from any cause by 14%. As you increase your activity levels, the benefits multiply, leading to a longer, healthier life. One of the most striking findings in longevity research is the relationship between fitness and mortality. People who maintain a high level of cardiorespiratory fitness have the lowest mortality rates, while those with low fitness levels face a greater risk of premature death than smokers. This underscores the importance of staying active throughout your life, regardless of age. Strength training, in particular, is crucial for maintaining mobility and physical function as you age. It helps prevent falls, preserves muscle mass, and supports bone health, making it an essential component of any exercise regimen. For older adults, strength training can mean the difference between independence and reliance on others for daily activities. To make exercise a lifelong habit, consider adopting the mindset of an athlete of life. This involves setting specific goals for your fitness journey, much like training for a decathlon. However, instead of aiming for athletic achievements, you'll focus on practical, everyday tasks that you want to be able to perform well into your later years. These might include climbing stairs, getting up from the floor, or hiking a trail. By selecting 10 physical tasks that are important to you and training for them, you'll stay motivated and committed to your fitness routine. The goal is to be well-rounded and maintain your ability to perform a variety of activities as you age. This approach not only enhances your physical health, but also empowers you to live a more active, independent life, breaking the stereotype that aging is synonymous with decline and frailty. Chapter 2. The 3 dimensions of fitness. Now that you understand the importance of a lifelong commitment to exercise, it's time to explore the specific dimensions of fitness that will help you achieve your goals. There are 3 key areas to focus on: aerobic endurance and efficiency, strength and stability. By training in all 3 areas, you can maintain your health, vitality, and strength as you age. Aerobic endurance and efficiency. Aerobic endurance and efficiency are critical for overall cardiovascular health. One of the most effective ways to improve these is through Zone 2 cardio training, which involves exercising at a moderate intensity level, about 60 to 70% of your maximum heart rate. At this pace, you should still be able to hold a conversation, but you wouldn't be able to sing a song without difficulty. Zone 2 training is beneficial because it promotes the use of fat as a fuel source, enhances endurance, and helps prevent chronic diseases. It's particularly important for non-athletes as it builds a strong aerobic base that supports other forms of exercise. An example of Zone 2 training is walking briskly for 6 to 10 miles daily. But if that seems daunting, start with 2 30-minute sessions per week. Over time, you can gradually increase the duration and intensity of your workouts. To make Zone 2 training more enjoyable, consider pairing it with activities that engage your mind, such as listening to podcasts or audiobooks. This way, you can multitask, enriching your mind while strengthening your body. VO2, max workouts. VO2, max refers to the maximum amount of oxygen your body can use during exercise, and improving it is key to enhancing your overall fitness. This is typically achieved through high-intensity interval training, HIIT, where you alternate between periods of intense exercise and rest. HIIT is associated with increased longevity and improved functional capacity. To get started, supplement your Zone 2 workouts with 1 or 2 VO2 max sessions per week. These workouts might consist of intervals lasting 3 to 8 minutes at your maximum sustainable pace, followed by periods of easy exercise. Over time, as your fitness improves, you can adjust the intensity and duration of your intervals to continue challenging your body. Strength and stability. Strength training is vital for protecting against physical frailty and injury, particularly as you age. As we grow older, muscle mass and bone density naturally decline, making it essential to incorporate heavy resistance training into your routine. Exercises such as rucking, hiking with a loaded backpack, or carrying heavy weights can help build and maintain muscle strength. Grip strength is another important aspect of overall strength and is closely linked to longevity. To improve grip strength, incorporate exercises like farmer's carries and dead hanging from a pull-up bar into your routine. Additionally, focus on movements that emphasize eccentric strength, the controlled lowering phase of a lift, and pulling motions, as well as hip-hinging exercises like single-leg step-ups and split-stance Romanian deadlifts. Given the complexity of these exercises, it's advisable to learn proper form from a knowledgeable trainer or use instructional videos as a resource. This will help you avoid injury and ensure that you're getting the most out of your strength training efforts. By incorporating these training methods and focusing on aerobic endurance, strength, and stability, you can build a solid foundation for a fulfilling, active life as you age. Remember, the goal is not just to live longer, but to live better, with the strength and vitality to enjoy each stage of life. Chapter 3. Revamping your diet. Exercise is only one piece of the longevity puzzle. Nutrition plays a critical role in supporting your health and well-being, and the choices you make about what to eat can have a profound impact on your quality of life. Unfortunately, the standard American diet, SAD, which is high in sugar, refined carbohydrates, and processed oils, is contributing to the rise of chronic diseases and poor health outcomes. To break free from the SAD trap, consider adopting one of 3 dietary approaches: caloric restriction, dietary restriction, or time restriction. Each approach has its pros and cons, so it's important to choose the one that best fits your lifestyle and goals. Caloric restriction. Caloric restriction is the most flexible option, allowing you to eat a variety of foods as long as you maintain a caloric deficit. However, this approach requires careful tracking of your food intake and the discipline to resist the urge to cheat. By consistently consuming fewer calories than you burn, you can promote weight loss and improve metabolic health. Dietary restriction. Dietary restriction involves cutting out specific foods or food groups from your diet. This approach can be effective for weight loss and health improvement, but it only works if it leads to a caloric deficit. Common dietary restrictions include eliminating processed foods, reducing sugar intake, or following a low-carb or ketogenic diet. The key is to choose a dietary pattern that you can sustain over the long term and that aligns with your health goals. Time restriction, intermittent fasting. Time-restricted eating or intermittent fasting involves limiting your food intake to a specific window of time each day. For example, you might choose to eat only between noon and 8 p.m., fasting for the remaining 16 hours. Intermittent fasting has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, support weight loss, and activate cellular repair mechanisms. However, fasting is not for everyone, and it's important to approach it with caution. Some people may experience negative effects, such as overeating during their eating window or failing to consume enough protein. Additionally, prolonged fasting can lead to muscle loss, so it's essential to strike a balance that supports your overall health. Before embarking on a fasting regimen, it's a good idea to consult with a healthcare professional to ensure that it's appropriate for your individual needs. The Nutrition 3.0 Mindset. ADIA advocates for adopting a Nutrition 3.0 inches mindset, which emphasizes finding the right balance that works for you. Rather than getting caught up in the latest diet trends, focus on reducing your overall energy intake, getting enough protein, and finding the right mix of fats. Protein. Protein is essential for building and maintaining muscle, especially as you age. Aim to consume at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight daily, or 2.2 grams per kilogram. Spread your protein intake throughout the day and choose high-quality sources such as lean meats, fish, eggs, and whey protein isolate. Protein not only supports muscle health, but also helps you feel full, making it easier to maintain a healthy weight. Fats. Not all fats are created equal, and it's important to focus on consuming a mix of saturated, monounsaturated, and polyunsaturated fats. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in foods like fatty fish, flax seeds, and walnuts, are particularly beneficial for heart and brain health. On the other hand, it's wise to limit your intake of omega-6 rich oils like corn and soybean and sunflower oils, as they can contribute to inflammation when consumed in excess. Opt for healthy fats, such as extra virgin olive oil, avocados, and nuts, while reducing your consumption of butter, lard, and processed oils. By making these adjustments, you can support your cardiovascular health and reduce your risk of chronic diseases. Balancing diet and lifestyle. Ultimately, there is no one-size-fits-all approach to nutrition. The key is to find a dietary pattern that aligns with your goals and preferences. Remember that diet is just one component of a healthy lifestyle. Exercise, sleep, and emotional well-being are equally important. To enhance your overall health, consider spending more time outdoors, engaging in regular physical activity, and practicing mindfulness or meditation. By taking a holistic approach to your well-being, you can optimize your health and longevity, ensuring that you not only live longer, but also enjoy a higher quality of life. Chapter 4. The Power of Sleep. Exercise and nutrition are critical for health, but sleep is the foundation upon which they rest. Without adequate sleep, your physical and cognitive performance, metabolism, and overall well-being can suffer. Unfortunately, many people underestimate the importance of sleep, often sacrificing it in favor of work, socializing, or entertainment. Adia's own experience with sleep deprivation, a 60-hour stretch without sleep that nearly resulted in a car accident, serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of neglecting this essential aspect of health. Research has consistently shown that insufficient sleep is linked to a range of negative health outcomes, including an increased risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, obesity, and even premature death. For example, studies have found that sleeping less than 7 hours a night can increase your risk of dying prematurely by 12%. Sleep-deprived drivers are responsible for around 20% of all car accidents, and sleep deprivation also leads to more workplace accidents and medical errors. But it's not just about avoiding the negative effects of sleep deprivation. Getting enough quality sleep can significantly enhance your health and performance. The recommended amount of sleep for most adults is between 7.5 and 8.5 hours per night. Adequate sleep supports physical and cognitive performance, including athletic performance and memory consolidation. It also helps regulate your metabolism and reduces the risk of chronic health problems. Many people turn to sleep aids in search of a quick fix, but the reality is that most sleep medications don't actually improve sleep quality. In some cases, they can even harm your sleep, leading to dependency and other issues. So what can you do to improve your sleep naturally? Evaluating your sleep habits. The first step is to evaluate your sleep habits. Consider using sleep trackers or taking sleep questionnaires like the Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index to assess your sleep patterns and identify areas for improvement. It's also important to recognize that everyone's sleep needs are different. Some people are naturally morning people, while others are night owls. Try to work with your natural rhythm rather than forcing yourself into a sleep schedule that doesn't feel right. Improving sleep hygiene. Next, focus on improving your sleep hygiene. This includes creating a sleep-friendly environment by minimizing blue light exposure before bed. Consider swapping out LED bulbs for warmer ones. Keeping your bedroom cool, around 65 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 degrees Celsius, and making sure your bedroom is as dark as possible. Avoid screens before bed. Avoid using screens such as phones, tablets, or computers for at least an hour before bedtime, as the blue light emitted by these devices can interfere with your body's production of melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep. Instead, wind down with calming activities like reading, meditating, or taking a warm bath. Be mindful of what you consume. It's also important to be mindful of what you consume. Caffeine and alcohol can disrupt your sleep, so try to limit your intake, especially in the hours leading up to bedtime. Additionally, practicing stress management techniques, such as meditation or deep breathing exercises, can help you relax and prepare for a restful night's sleep. Creating a sleep routine. Creating a consistent sleep routine is key to getting the quality rest you need. Superstar athletes like LeBron James reportedly prioritize sleep as part of their performance strategy, with LeBron sleeping up to 12 hours a day using a special mattress and pillows. While you may not need as much sleep as a professional athlete, establishing a routine that works for you and sticking to it can have a profound impact on your overall health and well-being. Chapter 5. Embracing emotional health. The final component of longevity is emotional health. When we think about being healthy, we often focus on physical well-being, but emotional health is just as important, if not more so. After all, what's the point of living a long life if you're not happy, fulfilled, or emotionally resilient? Consider this. Someone struggling with depression may not see the point of getting regular cancer screenings or monitoring their blood sugar levels. On the other hand, someone who is physically fit might not realize how emotional issues, such as chronic stress or unresolved trauma, can negatively impact their overall health. Emotional health plays a crucial role in motivating healthy behaviors and maintaining long-term well-being. Proactive and individualized approach. Dealing with emotional health can be challenging because it's often harder to recognize and diagnose than physical health issues. That's why it's important to take a proactive and individualized approach. Look out for signs of emotional health problems, seek help early, and commit to daily practices that promote long-term emotional well-being. Tools for emotional equilibrium. There are several tools you can use to monitor and maintain emotional equilibrium. Medications, meditation, and even psychedelics have been explored as potential aids in managing emotional health, but they should not be viewed as quick fixes. Instead, these tools should be seen as part of a comprehensive approach to therapy, such as dialectical behavior therapy, DBT. Dialectical behavior therapy, DBT. DBT is a proven method for regulating emotions and tolerating emotional stressors. It's built on 4 pillars: emotional regulation, distress tolerance, interpersonal effectiveness, and self-management, all of which are linked to mindfulness. However, it's important to remember that change takes time and effort. Practicing these skills daily and working through issues in therapy is key to achieving lasting recovery and emotional resilience. Self-reflection and healing. Self-reflection is another important aspect of emotional health. Many people struggle with self-hatred, perfectionism, or the need for external validation. To improve your emotional well-being, it's essential to work on your relationship with yourself and recognize how past experiences, such as childhood trauma, shape your present behavior. Childhood trauma can manifest in various forms, such as addiction, codependency, or attachment disorders. Addressing these issues can be challenging, but it's crucial for your overall health and happiness. Look out for signs of emotional health issues, seek help early, and commit to daily self-reflection or meditation. Remember, healing takes time, so be patient with yourself as you work through these challenges. Looking toward the future. Finally, to stay young and healthy, focus on looking toward the future and pursuing your dreams and aspirations. Engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, such as spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness, or journaling. By cultivating a positive outlook and maintaining a sense of purpose, you can enhance your emotional health and overall quality of life. Conclusion: a holistic approach to longevity. Living a longer, healthier life requires a holistic approach that addresses exercise, nutrition, sleep, and emotional health. Each of these components is interconnected and plays a vital role in your overall well-being. Exercise. Regular exercise improves your circulation, strengthens your muscles, and supports brain function. By focusing on aerobic endurance, strength, and stability, you can maintain your physical health and vitality as you age. Nutrition. A well-rounded diet, including adequate protein, healthy fats, and appropriate caloric intake, is essential for maintaining muscle mass, supporting metabolic health, and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. Sleep. Prioritizing sleep and creating a consistent sleep routine promotes physical and cognitive performance, reduces the risk of health problems, and enhances your overall quality of life. Emotional health. Emotional health is just as important as physical health. Addressing issues such as depression, stress, and trauma can contribute to your overall well-being and help you live a more fulfilling life. By focusing on these 4 areas, you can create a personalized health strategy that supports your goals and aligns with your lifestyle. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all solution. What works for one person may not work for another. The key is to be open to testing and adjusting your approach as needed, always with the goal of living longer, healthier, and more fulfilling life.